Why Twitter? Why? We live in the United freaking States of America. I thought this was a country of free speech, free thought, and free religion. Do we live in an era now where people are not supposed to have opinions anymore? Even if you don't agree with someone's beliefs or political affiliation, do you have to be such a troll about it? Can't people just grow a thicker skin? Oh my god! Leave Scott Cawthon alone! What he wants to do with his money and his life is entirely up to him. Why can't people just say something like, well, I don't really agree with you, but I respect your opinion regardless? Is it that hard to be polite? And then apart from being canceled on Twitter, Scott gets his life threatened by people? What the hell is wrong with all of you? If you don't like what he did, just ignore him or get out. Seriously, I can't believe the fact that Scott Cawthon being a Republican is such a big surprise to people. If you ever done any research in his biography or the past games and media he's created, you'd see that he's a Christian. And Christians, for the most part, are conservatives. Why can't he be allowed to speak his mind? What's wrong with you trolls? Regardless of somebody's political affiliation or beliefs, they should never have their lives threatened. Ever. What the hell? This is all a part of cancel culture. You're not allowed to speak your mind or have an opinion anymore, and it's getting really old really fast. Even humor from the old days that I knew and loved is being torn down on all sides. Joe Randazzo once said, and I quote, "Satire must always accompany any free society. It is an absolute necessity. Even in the most repressive medieval kingdoms, they understood the need for the court jester, the one soul allowed to tell the truth through laughter. It is in many ways the most powerful form of free speech, because it is aimed at those in power, or those whose ideas would spread hate. It is the canary in the coal mine, a cultural thermometer, and it always has to push the boundaries of society to see how much it's grown." End quote. So what does this tell us about the society we live in now? It means we haven't grown much. There's still tension, there's still hate, there's still intolerance, and a complete disregard for other people's feelings. And yet, when we're presented with things like opinions or jokes, people totally lose their crap over it. How sensitive are people now? How emotionally unstable do you have to be to get angry at the drop of a pen? I'm not here to hate on anyone. Mark my words. I'm a very tolerant person, even if I don't necessarily agree with you. I just can't believe that a decent, God-fearing man has his life and his family threatened over his political standing. It makes no sense. Please leave Scott alone. He didn't do anything to deserve this. He's a friend to all people. He donates to charity, he loves his children, and he brings so much happiness and joy to us FNAF gamers. I don't just like him for his games or books, I like him because he's him. And you trolls need to get off his back right now. He's a wonderful, imaginative man, and he's being torn to pieces on the internet. What is wrong with you, Twitter? Stop doing this to him. I've known about him before FNAF, and he's a really good guy. So please, listen please, FNAF community. He doesn't deserve all this hate. Please stand by Scott. Don't just do this for the games. Do this because he's innocent. Twitter owes him a big fat apology right freaking now.